fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Wednesday the 25th of January 2023. I hope you are keeping well. It's time for my game of Sudoku at bedtime. It's very late here, pushing towards Thursday almost, and a nice thing. A big thank you from me. Because the channel has now reached 1 million views, and this is hilarious because for a tiny channel like this, I mean, this is a really tiny channel. It's amazing to think of a huge number like 1 million. I know in YouTube terms that's not a big number, but it is a big number for me. I can tell you that's an outrageously large number. So I really want to say thank you, a heartfelt thank you from me. To every one of you for clicking on these videos. I really appreciate it. It's been great. This is not a kind of professional channel. It's just me having fun poking away at a few Sudoku grids from time to time. And so I do appreciate the fact that you've clicked on them. So thank you very much. And one of our greatest helpers here is Julian, who's been a supporter for a long time, and I realized that I'd got one of his puzzles in hand that I haven't attempted yet, and that's what we're going to do as a celebration for having 1 million views. And he says it's a tough game, so that probably means I am highly expecting to be using candidates. I must admit, if he says it's a tough game, that means I'm likely to be using candidates, pencil marks I mean, so I shall warn in advance that I suspect candidates might be useful, because I am pretty tired as well, so I suspect, I don't know though, I'll do my best to get as far as I can without pencil marks though. Okay, we have ones surrounding like so, we have fives surrounding here, like so. We have a 3 and a 7 and a 3 and a 7. I'm not sure if Julian borrowed that idea from the New York Times, but anyway, we do have a pair of 3 and 7 here now, which is going to put 3 and 7 over here. What does it mean? I don't know. We've got a 7 and a 3 like that. So this is 3, 7 and something else, but what else? I don't know at the moment. Nothing on the outside here to help us. I think I'm going to have to just go through a digit at a time and see if anything nice crops up. That looks lonely. We have 3s across here and up here. Shall I put in what I know? Just might help. Okay. Somewhere up there, somewhere up there. Down here. This is 1 and 7, 1 and 7. So we've got a pair of 1 and 7 here. One and 7. So in these squares, we are looking for 2, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. We have a 2, 4 here. 2, 4, 5, 6. 2, 6. We have a 5, 4 here. Don't know much else. No, wait a minute. Oh, 6 is like that. Yeah, okay. Oh, I don't see what that gets me. Let me come back to this. This is 7 and 3. So what else do I know? 2. 2, 4. 2, 6, 7, 8. Well, this is 7, 3. Okay, we've got 7, 3 blocking here and 7, 3 blocking here, right? So it means that these two squares can only contain 7 and 3. Does that do anything? Don't think so. And these squares can only be 6, 8. Does that do anything? Again, I don't know. we've got 5, 6, 8 blocking this square, 5, 6, 8 blocking this square. That we are left with 3 squares that contain only 5, 6, and 8. And deflated again. Don't see how that helps either. 5, 6, and 8. Alright, if that's 5, 6, and 8, this square and this square can only contain 2 and 4. Actually, I worked out this one as being 2 or 4 earlier on, didn't I, somehow? I don't know how. Oh, because of what we had up here. 2, 4, but that doesn't help either, does it? We've got no intersecting 2s or 4s. Oh, come on. Tough game. I'm going to have to go to pencil marks, I think. Otherwise, I'm going to be here well into Thursday morning, and that's no good. Okay, let's go for pencil marks. Let's do what I know. So I have the 7, 3 blocking down here and 7, 3 blocking across here. So let's choose the 3, 7 there. Now, what was it that I worked out? This was 3, 7 as well, wasn't it? Okay, and this was 4, 8, wasn't it? These two squares. Let's just try to do minimal candidates, because I don't really want to be putting in a lot of candidates in this grid. There are so many open spaces still to be checked here. Now I had the 5. Okay, so what was it? This square, and this was 2 and 4, wasn't it? And then we had, so 5, 6, and 8. So it's not 8. So this is 5 and 6. This can be 5, 6, and 8. And this is 5 and 8 for that row. Obviously, this can't be 3 or 7. Because we've got a unique rectangle here. Oops. So I'm going to work out what candidates this can be. It can be 2. It's not 1. It can be 2. It's not 3, 4, 5. Could be 6. So 2, 6. It's not 7. It could be 8. So 2, 6, 8 actually. Is that going to help? I'll put it in as 2, 6, 8 just in case. This is not how I normally do candidates, I know, but I'm trying to avoid putting in full candidates if I really can help it. Let's see if we've got any other pairs that can be done first. Oh yeah, this I said this was 1 and 3, 1 and 7. Sorry, 1 and 7, and I also know that 6. I got 6 here, and this is a 6, like that. Now this can't be 2, can it? So this has to be 5, 6 only. Can't be anything else. So this 2 blocks across here. So that puts a 2 possible into that square. So let's see again. 1, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 4. 4 is possible here. Yes, 4 can go there. And 5 is actually possible in those squares as well, I think. Okay, so that block's complete then. Ooh, oh dear. Hey, why do I have 4, 8 here? I've made a mistake here. I said 4, 8. That should have been 2, 8, shouldn't it? My apologies. That's not 4. That's 2. No, that's... Ayah. 6, 8. Sorry, 6, 8. Sorry about that, fellow Sudokans. I got my knickers in a twist there. I had a 4 down here already. So if you've been writing the comment, you can delete it. 6, 8. Of course it is. Hmm. Of course, I've got to put the 3s here. I've also got to put the 7s there. Hmm. Seven blocking down here and 7 across here. That means actually 7s are a pair in these 2 squares. Oh dear. Oh, hang on a second. 9 and 4 block up here. And this cannot be anything else apart from what we have. So 9 and 4 are in those squares there. Does that mean anything? The thing is, if I don't do the candidates in my normal fashion, I get confused. So I'm just going to have to check this block again. 1 is in, 2 is in, 3 is in. Now 4 can't go in this square, can only go in those squares there. 5 is true as seen. 6 I worked out 6 and 8 pair here. 6. Is there a reason why this can't be 6 though? No, I don't think there is. So in fact, I've got to put a 6 there as well. I haven't worked out. So I thought I'd worked out something useful, but I have not. 6 could go there, couldn't it? 7, 8. Is there any reason an 8 shouldn't go up here? I think 8 has to be in those. That's the difficulty. If I do candidates in a way that I'm not used to, I'm liable to just confuse myself, I must admit. I thought I was about to find something there. I thought I was going to find 4, 5 and 9 in those squares there, but it's not true. So I think I'm just going to have to go and fill in the candidates in the way that I usually do. Otherwise, I'm not going to get anywhere. Even though it's going to take a lot of candidate filling. Okay, got to do it properly, right? So let's just, okay, so this block is done. This block is done. Let's do this block here. We have one blocking up across here and across here like this. In fact, this row is sorted out. We don't need to worry about that row. So we get 1 in those squares. 2, forget this row down here, but 2 could appear anywhere up here. 3 is in 4 blocks up here. So 4 is still possible in these squares. 5 is done. 6 is in 7 blocks across here and 7 blocks up here. So we get 7 in those squares there. 8 blocks across here like this and up here. And so we can also put 8s into those squares. And 9 blocks along the bottom here. And that's all we can say. Oh dear, it is going to be very candidate heavy, which I was trying to avoid, but I don't know how to avoid it. Alright, let's come down here. So 2, what do we know about 2? Anything? Nothing. Six blocks this square here. 9. Don't know anything about 9s. Down here, 1 blocking like this. 2, no idea. 3 down here and across here, so 3's in those squares there. 4 blocking like this, so 4's in the corners. 5 is in 6 blocks across the middle and 6 blocks down here. 8 blocks down here. That's it. And 9 blocks across here. Come on, give me something. Ha! 2, 4, 2, 4. erase the 2 and 4 there immediately. Erase the 2 there immediately. Did I work that out before? I can't remember. I don't think I did. 2, 4 there. Okay. Is that something I worked out? I worked out the 2 4s across here, didn't I? Don't know if I can't remember if I worked out the 2 4s were in there or not. Anyway, it's done now. So, but there's still far too much detritus here. Okay, let me just double check stuff. Make sure I'm not missing anything substantial here. Okay, this is going to be a very long game. I do apologize. I hope you managed to do it quicker if you've played it already. Especially if it's your bedtime too. Oh, looks like I'm just going to have to continue on until I get there. Now, this is a protected cell, so I mustn't interrupt that. These two are protected cells, mustn't interrupt that. And so is this. These two, in fact, because I worked this one out, didn't I? It's protected. So do not alter these squares. Right. So what do we know about 2s? 2 can, in fact, go anywhere there as well. What do we know about 3s? 3 blocks across here, 3 blocks down here. So we, not that square there, we can put 3 into this square. 6s, 6 blocks across here. This is protected. So 6 is still possible in those squares. 7 is done. 8. Don't know much about 8. And 9 is in. Okay, along here then. So this is completely empty, so nothing to worry about over here. 1s go there. 2s can go anywhere, right? 3's in 4 blocks across here. Nothing else doing. Five across here and 5 down here, so 5 in those squares. 6 is in, 7 goes across here and down here, so 7 in the corner squares of that block. 8 all the way down here. And then 9 across here and down here. 9's like this. Yes, far too many candidates, I know. Oh, I thought I discovered something there, but it was not to be. Oh, hang on. Have I got a hidden pair? Is this a hidden pair of 1-9 here? It is, isn't it? This is a hidden pair of 1-9. Look. No, it's not. 9 there. Damn. Oh. Well, thank you for this game, Julian. You are stopping me from going to bed. Oh, I've placed a 5 here. Why have I placed a 5 there? Tut, 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 tut. Excuse me. My apologies, fellow Sudokans, for misplacing candidates and making it even trickier than it already is. All right, got to go with it. I'm this far. Now, in this block, these are protected squares, so I'm not looking in those squares there. Right, okay. We've got 1. What are we doing about 2? Nothing. Three's done. What do we know about 4? 4 blocks across here like this, so 4 in those squares there. 5 is in. What do we know about 6? I think nothing really. So 6 is possible in those squares. 7 is done. 8. 8 blocks across here. That's all I know. So 8's still available there. And then for 9, again, I don't know anything. 9 goes there. Let's finish it off. What do we know about 2s? I don't think we know anything about 2s. What do we know about 4s? 4s come anywhere there. 5s are in 6's block here. Don't think I've got any pointing pairs. So 6's are there. 7's in. 8's blocks down here. And across here. So 8 in those squares and 9 blocks here. And I think that's it. Yuck. Alright, first check is to look for pointing pairs that I've accidentally missed. And just in case I see an X-wing on 1s, like here, 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 and here, as we have X-wing on 1s, look at this, up and down here. You see that? So it means, okay, conjugate pair on 1s here and here. So this can have its 1 removed, this can have its 1 removed, and this can have its 1 removed. So just lightening the load just by a touch there. Okay. pointing pairs or anything here? I have no idea. I don't think so, though. Those of you who are unfamiliar with unique rectangles should know something. You might be saying, hey, look, we've got a unique rectangle on 2, 4 here, so that must be a 7. This is not true, because you can't have a unique rectangle over 4 distinct blocks like this. A unique rectangle can only be over 2 blocks, not 4 blocks. So beginner beware on that one. And this is the reason why people who can play notation free often do well in Sudoku in situations like this, where there are so many candidates to choose from. It gets difficult to see the wood for the trees. Is that the right idiom? Needle? No, that's probably the wrong thing. Like looking for a needle in a haystack. That would be a much better idiom to choose. Okay. It looks like we've got an XY wing here. 177919, right? 1 7, 1 on the ends there. Okay, 7 7 9 9. Right. Okay, and so it's our number on the ends, the 1, the beginning and starting number, that we can remove from any number that can see both squares. And this one here can see both squares, and so we can remove the 1, and that is going to give us a 7 there and a 1 in this square here. So that can't be a 1, so that will be our 1 there, and this will be a 1 down here, and that will be a 1 over there. So let's get rid of the extraneous digit 1s now, shall we? Because 1 is a completed digit. Okay, I think that's right. Okay, good. Right, now let's have a look at these 7s and see what else we can do. We can get rid of the 7 there. Sevens have to go up there. Still looks like we got a lot of stuff to do here, but at least we've made a start. Okay. In fact, I'm gonna just check everything. 1 is done. 2. Do we have any new stuff on 2s? Not sure. 3s. Actually, I should. Oh no. Still a lot of 8s to be done. Right, but let's re-evaluate what we have now. So 2 4 5 6. Come on. Ah, gotcha. There we go. Pair of 2 4 here. So that's a 2 4 9. So that's got to be a 9. Okay, so let's get rid of all of those 9s there. And let's get rid of the 9s across here. And that's going to leave me with a 3 there. And that will place a 3 down here and a 3 in that square and a 3 there. 7 in that square. So 7 down here, 7 up there. Right, so first up let's get rid of these 7s, and then let's get rid of the 3s here and here, and that's going to leave me to place a 9 there. And a 9 here. And we'll get rid of the 9 there. Julian is our candidate notation-free player, right? So get rid of the 9s up there. So I'll be interested to know how you did this notation-free, Julian. I have absolutely no idea. Even with candidates, I'm finding it a real struggle. So yeah, it'll be interesting to know how you did it. Right, we have a pair of 2 and 4 along here. This 2 must disappear, and this 2 and 4 must disappear. We'll be left with 6, 8 pair there. Okay. And in fact, now this is the only place where a 4 can appear in this block. So we'll put the 4 there. and a 2 goes here, and a 4 in that square. 5. Looks like we're making progress and are going to be able to finish it, at least. Not in a particularly elegant way, I know. 2's here, so this 2 can be removed. But finishing Sudokus is what it's about, really. Okay, we've got 2 pointing 2's here. This can't be 2, so we can place a 2 here. That will give us an 8 over here. Right. 5 blocks all the way down here. That's going to give me a 5 in this square. And I shall remove the candidate 5 there. We also got to remove 5s from these squares here. Right, it looks manageable now after being really a forest of candidates, which I know people complain about, and I understand why. It's really tough, but if it's your only tool that you can use, and in my case it is, because I can't see the notation free stuff, then that's what you have to use, right? 2 in this square now. Let's get rid of the 2's there. What else do we need? Let's see. 4's. Any hint on 5's yet? 6's. No 6 allowed there. Susan. We have 6 here, so I've got to get rid of these 6's, and that's going to leave me with a 7 here. And place a 7 there, and 9 is there, 8 is in this square. 5, 4. Get rid of the 4's there, place a 4 here. Get rid of that candidate 4. Five here puts an 8 into this square. 6 goes there. Let's get rid of the 8's. And then that has to be a 9. And this is our 5. 9 means we get rid of those 9's. Place our 9 in this square. And a 6 here. 9 there. 2, 6, 8. So I did try hard at the beginning to go as far as possible, but it just, for me, I just didn't know how to get there, and so I've had to go with candidates, which was tough because there were so many candidates. We have 8 here. This is 6. But as I always say, not the most beautiful, not the fastest, not the most elegant, not the notation-free solution, but get you there in the end. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for sticking out to the end of today's, tomorrow's actually, very hard level. Can we call that expert level game from Julian, I think. Thank you very much. And again, thank you for watching these videos and driving up to a million now. Bye bye.